Well, here we are, the start of a new season. Can Penistone Church prove themselves as good as they were last season and go that one step further and take the title? Or are we just going to be a giant flop? Roll the intro. G'day everyone, welcome to episode 7 of From Pennies to Pounds. I'm Waylands, most people call me Wally, and today we'll probably be bringing you 2 games from the Northern Counties East Premier Division in the UK with Penistone Church here. On the transfer front, guys, there's not a lot to talk about, really. I mean, I didn't find any players that were willing to sign for us that met our signing criteria, so I figured I'd go with this lot. As you know, we got a few of these youth regens through. So, like I said, if you want a regen named after you, or if you want to choose a name for one of these regens, we have Chris Hall, Goodall, Martin Dobson, Jack Foster probably stay as he is because he's already got a name that fits. Scott Jones and Manuel Bastow. Where is he? Where's Bastow? There he is. And Manuel Bastow, who are all available for renaming. Like I said, leave your name or the name that you want to rename the guy to in the comments, and we will sort it out on a bit of a, I mean, if you're one of the regular commentators, you know who I'm talking to, Calvo. If you're one of the regular commenters, yeah, feel free to choose a name. You'll be sorted out. Everyone else first in best dressed basis, and slight bias given to people that have come to hear from my stream. So we really don't have a lot to talk about there. We did try and sign Priestley from Yorkshire Amateurs, but he decided that he was going to go to Gibraltar instead, so I feel a bit jibbed off about that. Pre-season wise, we've done well. We played a couple of bigger friendlies against Wrexham and Tranmere to try and bring in a bit of money to the club. We lost against Yorkshire Amateurs, which is a bit of a worry, I guess, but I suppose they have improved their squad by going up a tier, but we did beat Radford, Bunaldswick and Ashby quite easily. Easily? I'm sure that's not a word. Easily. So we're going to go in and play Athersley here. My phone is going absolutely bananas in here, so I'm going to sort that shit out and we'll come back to you for the next game. So I did link X one rather large bit of transfer news. Ring, we let him go. £50 a week. I couldn't justify it. I mean, on paper, Hardy's a better player anyway, the hard man. 14 finishing at this level. That should net us some goals. He did look good in the preseason. He's got a jumping reach of 12. His heading's 10. So, really, he's probably better in the target man role. And he's not 38 years old. And he's not taking £50 a week out of our wage budget, whether I play him or not. I was looking at playing Scrivens up forward here and taking Rigby out and playing Alderson. But Alderson went and got himself injured. So, he's out for up to 5 weeks. Lower league medical teams are terrible, and it has caused me a bit of a problem here. But as you can see, we pretty much go into this season unchanged. Oh, we also lost Lovell at centre back. He chose to sign for another club at 38 years of age. So we've got the young regen Wakefield in here. Please give me a name for him, guys. He's begging to be renamed there. Put your thinking caps on, find me a nice punny name, and let's get him into the team. So we go into this match against Athersley with Greatorex in goal, Johnson thrusting down the left flank. The left flank. I'm sure he's Johnson or a Frank. I guess he can be both at the same time. Johnson thrusting down the left flank. Steele, Wakefield, Scrivens is the back four, Turner and Swinburne as the midfield partnership as usual. Law and Rigby on the flanks, supporting Guest with the hard man up front. So without further ado, let's get into this. They want me to go very attacking, but I do like to start unbalanced. Call me dirty, call me stupid, but that is what I like to do. I just want to have a nice look at it. Ryan Muldoon. Hang on, let's go back here. What have we done? Oh, we can't play Ryan Muldoon. And it won't let us pick any more of the greyed out players. Right, or 5 subs is more than I can use in a game anyway. And I've got everyone covered. Let's get out there for the first game of the season for Season 2 of For Pennies to Pounds with Penistone Church here. I was also offered a job in the off season. Of course, I declined it. We will go in and we're going to point the finger and we'll tell them their favourites. And get them to go out there and show us why. So we had a bit of a shop around for players that fit the naming convention. And we got Johnson here. I really need to turn that long throw off. I keep saying that. But Nick Guest has already opened his account for the new season. The guest has been let in already. And, well, I left the long throws on purpose. Genius move by me. And Guest gets in there with a pretty typical lower league standard goal. Athersley playing in our strip against us here. So an away win would be nice here to start with. Of course, these boys have all been playing together for 12 months now, so we've got good partnerships formed here. Everyone knows what everyone else is doing pretty much, and that is a real terrible cross. Kamani has no dramas dealing with that one. Still a highlight here. Guest is in again here by the looks of it. I think he chips the goalkeeper. And there's 6 minutes and 30 seconds gone in the season, and Nick Guest has scored twice already. It's polite to let the guests in, but yeah, this is a bit of an unwelcome guest here for Athersley. And that is, well, a really nice goal from a guy with 7 finishing. Like I said, we did have a good search for players, but there was no one really new to come up. We haven't had any money come up in our... Well, Hardy has to go. Oh, Hardy! The hard man is off the mark now as well. And we're going great guns here at Penistone Church. Johnson throws the ball in. Law is completely unmarked there and has plenty of time to get Hardy. Hardy misses, but the keeper commits. Oh, my God. That is a comedy of errors. That is real lower league stuff here. And it's 20 minutes gone here. We're already 3-0 up. The Church showing their dominance here early. All right, let's see if I don't get interrupted again. We did have a good look for some players. We did think of signing Willie Grucock, but he's not an improvement to the team at all. He'd be sitting on the bench and he'd just end up leaving us and cost us a bit of money to sign. To be fair, I mean, as much as everyone wants a Grucock, we couldn't have him. Well, we could have had him, but we're going to outstretch the arms. We're going to give him a bit of praise to services. Alex Johnson having a blinder. Very firm game from Johnson down the left flank there. But we are conscious this season that developing some of these young boys is also part of the plan here. So we're going to go straight to tactics and subs here. We are going to bring Bastow on for Curtis Turner. Tony Wakefield's he's having a great game back there, so that's good to see one of the young fellas is doing well. What else can we do here? We did sign Scott Jones as well as the goalkeeper. Foster doesn't need to come on because he's playing well. Dobson is not really a striker. It says he wants to be a striker, but finishing 3, really? It's like you were tall and he stood up front and he nodded the ball into the goal. That's why he's there for. So he may be a good backup target man for the hard man at some stage. But really, I've got him in the team for his versatility. I think that's it at this stage, as much as I'm pretty keen to make more subs and develop some players. We do have to be mindful that we do have games of football to win here. And after the FMing in the last game of last season, if you haven't seen that, go back now. Oh, Nick Guest for his hat-trick. Fantastic stuff from Nick Guest. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, you have to excuse me here for a sec, chat, but wow. This is fantastic. So Scrivens puts the long ball in. Hardy knocks the ball across to Guest, and Guest lets fly from 25 yards away. Fantastic stuff. Oh, I'm back. That was a real itchy nose moment. I had to deal with that off camera. That was really bad. Everyone's just man mark Josh Berry, but I'm not really fussed about that. We're 4-0 up. Tony Wakefield's given his gone. I'll sort that. Now, are we bring on Foster there? How big is Foster and what does he do? He's only 178 centimetres tall. Doesn't have much jumping reach. He has all right heading, though. Good bravery. Rightio. What does this other fella do? Dobson, what does he do at the back? Heading, marking. Mm. Mm. I think we are going to give the Jack the go back there. So Jack comes on for Tony. We'll confirm that sub. This is looking like a very, very positive start to the season, boys and girls. Sabani puts the ball in, and Halley's, yeah, well, that's lower league, boys and girls. That's what happens sometimes. And Halley's scores a lovely goal. This is a great ball in from Sabani here. My boys just don't deal with the marking. Who are you? Who are you? That's not. Who are you? Foster. Straight off the bench, and Foster plays him on side and then doesn't cover him. Well, Walsh throws the balls in. Kalen. Whitehead just beats our boy to it. Who is it? Beats Cameron Rigby to it. Rigby's got a good turn of pace, so that's a bit of a shame. Oh, Smythe with an absolute howitzer from outside the area there. Greatorex equal to the task, though. And Sabani here now with the corner. Ooh, and our boys clear that out nicely. But bit of all too late. There's some great curling corners there from Sabani. All too late, though, from Athersley. As Whitehead throws the ball into Jones. Jones clears it. Berg gives it to Sabani. Berg again. Halley's the goal scorer on it. That's our boys clear well. Bestow can't clear it, though. Berg with the ball. It's not... Oh, Sabani deserved that from the crosses he put in and the corners he put in. Bestow unlucky there, to be fair, straight into the face of the player. One of their guys does have a broken nose now, or was it one of my guys that hit? I didn't see. But not ideal play from our boys there. Benoitson, Greatorex up to the task again. Greatorex has had a fantastic game here for us today, boys and girls. He is going to... And he's tried to play the ball over the fence there. It hasn't gone off well for us. With 2 minutes left, is FM going to show us all this? Swinburne with the intercept, but only as far as Berg. Berg now, no help. Goes himself outside of the post. Lucky escape there for Penistone Church. Greatorex stands over it here. He's taking his time with this one. Hits it long, looking for the hard man, but Hardy doesn't get up there. Scrivens puts the ball to Hardy now. Hardy brings it down, puts it wide, but there is no one out there wide. And that should be enough, YouTube, for us to win this game. Johnson, the creator of the first goal. That was a beautiful ball from Johnson. And that is a fair first start for us. But we go into the match here against Gould, the second match of the season. I was kind of holding off, hoping we'd get our cup draw and we can bring you our first cup game next. But Gould it is. So probably next episode we'll come back to you with some cup ties and that sort of stuff. But going on last year's form against Gould, we are pretty confident of winning the match here. So we're going to the match with the same starting lineup as the last game. Actually, I might think about starting... No. I did think about starting Basato as the ball-winning midfielder, or the Mazzala in the centre of the park. But we won't. We'll go on with the same lineup as last time. Greatorex and goal. Johnson, Steele, Wakefield and Scrivens. Don't forget, Wakefield, Basato, not so much Foster, Dobson and Hall. All Goodall are all up for renaming. Leave a comment down there for below for me. And while you're there, leave a like for the channel. Really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm gods and that sort of stuff. And will help get my punny rubbish out there for more people to be horrified or enjoy by. I think that's how you say things. It'll get my punny rubbish out there for more people to consume. That's what we're going to go with. I think that's the way of saying it. So we're going to submit the team here. And head in against Gould. Can't see there being too many problems here. We did have a fair backroom clean out in the off-season. The assistant Askman Messenger? The Askman Massa was let go. We got a different guy who's slightly better skilled. I think we upgraded most positions except physio. We have a new goalkeeping coach in. We have a new ass man who is from Germany, so hopefully that increases our scouting scope. And we also got a head of youth development who has professional personality. So hopefully that goes to us actually getting a few slightly better guys at the youth. Well, Clark's in here. Greatorex does well and saves Penistone some embarrassment there. Corrigan puts the ball in. Wakefield heads it away. But only as far as Harker. Harker on the ball now. Finds Troop. And that's easy for Greatorex. Greatorex. Still need to work out how I actually going to say that. I think I've said it on Greatorex from me, but that's probably, well, I'm 100% that's wrong. Guess nods it on for Hardy. Hardy, the hard man, shows his 14 finishing, and that is a lovely, well-worked goal from Penistone Church here. Guest turns creator here. Billy Law locks the long ball in. Guest nods it down for Hardy, and Hardy, the target man. 14 finishing, that's why he's in the team. That's why we let Ring go and gave him a chance up front. And it is 1-0 Penistone Church here. Rigby wins the ball off Sandu there. Scrivens now on the ball. Guest nods it. Rigby comes up with the ball now. Rigby's been really good here. He's a bit of an underrated player for me. Oh, Billy Law tries to nod the ball into the top corner of the net, but pushes it a little bit wide there. Johnson's been fantastic. The last few games of the last season and the first game here, just been fantastic. Really standing up firm for the team, Johnson. Law here. Finds Hardy. Hardy again. Oh. With 14 finishing in a league of strikers with 9 finishing, I think this man is going to prove a revelation. And I'm already ruining not playing him up front more last year and giving Andy Ring that much time up front. I think I mentioned we tried to sign Andy Ring as a physio, but he left for a playing role with another club. We'll try and get him back. The Ginger Ninja, bit of a club legend. Oh, Clark nods the ball home there. For Gould. Gould playing us for fools here. Corrigan crosses it in, and Clark just beats Wakefield in the air there. It needs a name change, boys and girls. Let me know. It needs a name change, or I'm going to change it myself if I don't hear before the next episode, because I don't think Wakefield's doing it. We need to pretend we've had a transfer. Scrivens lobs it into Rigby. Rigby Hardy for his hat-trick. But Tavernier is awake to his tricks this time and comes up with a good save. Swinburne now with the corner. Outswing corner. Hardy rises up to get the ball, but can't beat it. Law recycles possession for Penistone Church. Law puts it in. Steele stands up for his team in the centre of the park there and nods the ball the way. Well, it's 2-1 here for Penistone, but this worries me. Corrigan. Oh, Rigby on the ball now. Guest in a mile of space here. What's Guest going to do? He gives it to Turner. Turner puts Billy Law through. Billy Law, he's murdered in the area. Do I get a chance to see who's going to take the penalty here? No, it's not. They're just not going to give me the chance. It's going to be Scrivens. And Scrivens puts it away. 3-0 for the Church. Lovely stuff here. We don't need to see the replay of that. We're just going to skip that. So I can't complain here. Our first halves have been brilliant in both games. Johnson finds Guest. Guest to Turner. Still plays the long ball for Guest. Hardy, there's his hat-trick. He didn't need a penalty for his hat-trick. That's his first hat-trick for Penistone Church, boys and girls. And that's fantastic. The hard man here. Penetrating the hard man. Great ball from Guest here. Hardy in. And that is a lovely goal. Lower league football at its finest, boys and girls. The hoof ball followed by a cross. And that is how you do it down here in the trenches. I'm actually going to outstretch the arms this time and tell them that I'm really happy with them. and how they're playing. McIntosh getting booed there, and Boyle getting booed by the Penistone faithful here. Oh, Clark's in. Well, that was just a lovely goal, really. They've scored within... Let me see here. When does the ball go in? Barely finds Riley. Riley puts it in here. Clark's in good position. And Clark scores on 19 seconds into the half. Well, I can smell an FMing, boys and girls. Can you smell an FMing? I'm in the process of... Oh, hang on. Hardy. Ooh, nearly nods the ball home. I'm in the process of reevaluating my stream times on Twitch, guys. Daylight savings made it hard for me to cater to the few regulars I've built up. That's a good kick from Troop, but it goes wide of the post. So I'm looking at streaming, doing a few streams more morning time. Oh, guest. Yes, lovely goal. Sam Scrivens with the assist there. That is just textbook. Penistone Church, that is. So I'm looking at doing a couple of streams now in the morning UK time and a couple in the evening. I will do my best to update my Twitch availability. But yeah, down in the description there, my Twitch channel will be listed. Twitch.tv/Waylands. That's how you say it, by the way. But yeah, just most people call me Wally. Just don't call me late for dinner. And don't be late to my stream. We've got a Birmingham City stave going there. We've got a Creator Club save coming very soon with a lower league youth development focus on mind. If you haven't worked it out, I do enjoy lower league and youth development type players. Guest's in here if he gets back on that. Guest here. Looks for hard. Oh, Rigby's miles of space, but can't beat Tavernier on his near post. Tavernier just decides to drop the ball and leave it there, though. Rightio, we are going to make some substitutions now. I'm going to sort this. Going to turn over for Basato. Fergus Steele for Jack Foster. And that'll do. We'll save that for the injury gods. Because no doubt they'll visit me. If I put all three substitutes out now. McIntosh on the ball there. Oh, Clark again nearly gets his hat-trick, but Wakefield is there in time to clear it. Great play from the young man there. And we'll do that one. We'll change Swinburne for Hall Goodall. And all... So if you like that, don't forget to leave a like for me down below. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when a new episode drops. We're looking to get through this season in probably 3 or 4 episodes maybe. We're looking to get promoted straight away. So I've been Waylands. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.